Hello, it's me, mayohosko, coming to you at 60 frames per second in 4K resolution. No sugar, no filler, just real whole egg, and welcome to my channel.
Mayohosko, it's your boy, JP.
Real whole egg. Everybody say real whole egg. Real whole egg.
Real whole egg.
Real whole egg.
There we go. Capture that, Mayo. That's for you. That's for you.
Everyone say real whole egg at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
Real whole egg.
Sweet. I'll cap that and then add it to the intro.
That's kind of fucked up, though. It's a little off-centered.
Everyone on the panel say it at the same time. Okay.
Oh, okay.
What are we saying again?
Real whole egg.
Whole egg.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Real
Whole egg.
egg.
Close enough.
Well, if you don't mind me saying, a little bit of no sugar, no filler, a whole lot of real whole egg coming up on these Fridays.
Hello, Miss Zambi here, saying real whole egg. Mayohosko channel. Go check it out.
Real whole egg. There we go. I don't know what else you want. Wait, why am I... Are you talking about like what goes well with mayo? Also, how did you even come up with the name Mayohosko? Like, do you just love mayo? I don't know.
Rolling into the chat, we got to give a shout out. No sugar, no filler, just real whole egg. Splat out. That's what I'm talking about. Mayohosko. 2 whoop salute, Mayo. Welcome to the jankiness.
For Mayohosko, I give you a real whole egg. Wait, where did all these other eggs come from? What in the name of the Emperor is going on?
Everyone make sure to send in your videos of saying real whole egg and I'll add you to the intro. Thank you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 22 of Real Whole Egg. This is a different stream from normal because I moved into my new house. Hooray! So I have no Lego in my house right now besides my box collection. So this is literally the only toy I have to play with right now until tomorrow when I'm going to go back to the old house and I'm going to get a lot of my boxes and I'm going to bring it back here because after all I need to get my Lego because in 7 days the sorting party will begin and I need to get all of the Lego that I need to sort. Stuff for the Lego City can hold off, but I need to get my parts collection into here so that we can do the sorting party and I can build a whole bunch of mocks. So there will be a link in the description. There will be a link in the description to this stream for anyone that wants to sign up for the sorting party. I might have to edit it. So I did remember to put the link in the description before this stream started. I was cross-checking myself if I had already done that or not. So yeah, so if anyone out there has any Lego that needs sorting, definitely go sign up for the sorting party and we'll have a fun time together. So what you're looking at right now is a GeoTrack set and I'll go into a little bit more details about that later. But if anyone out there wants to talk with me about how I've moved house or you want to talk about anything else Lego, feel free to join the panel. The invite is in the pinned comment. Who do we have in the chat right now? We have Johnny G, Mr. Blue Nate, Redcoat Kyle, Missing Wood Bricks, Macro Bricks, and that's everyone. So what's everyone saying? Well, it is kind of about trains. If you want to see me pushing around my geotracks and playing with the destinations on this layout, spam the train emojis in the chat. Just do it. I wish I could be a sexy Lego lover right now, Kyle, but sadly I don't have any Lego to build with in my house. It is a sweet train. I'll talk about this geotrack set in probably about 10 minutes time or something. I just need to go over some housekeeping first. And thanks for the congratulations. A lot of people have been wishing me the best in moving houses, and I'm just glad that I finally got my bed and all of my clothes in here, because you would expect that getting the Lego in here would have been the toughest thing. No, getting all of my furniture and getting accustomed to the new house is by far the toughest thing. You're not going to be seeing a lot of this floor that often, because I'm going to do most of my videos in the garage, because my parents let me have a third of the garage. So that's where I'm going to put my Lego City, and that's where I'm going to put my box collection. That's where I'm going to put my drawers of sorted Lego, and that's where I'm going to do almost everything, if everything, related to this YouTube channel. And if I can work some things out, I might be able to put a small amount of Lego somewhere on the floor here. There's a very limited amount of space. I moved my bed over about a foot to the right side of this room, just so that I could put stuff like my track set. And I also want to put my Thomas the Tank Engine Tommy Big Loader set in here as well, which takes about the same land footprint as the Geotrack set. The light is at the end of the tunnel, and the lighting is pretty good in this room, if I do say so myself. Yeah, people are already starting to gamble, so definitely gamble away with the hopes of getting more and more exclamation mark jars, so you can buy exclamation mark tickets to enter the exclamation mark giveaways. And hello, Steve Weiser. Okay. Yeah, everyone, since this is subscribers only, is free to join the panel. And that was everyone. So yeah, I don't really have that much physically to do today. I'm just going to be doing a lot of talking today, because not only am I doing this stream, but in about 51 minutes I will be joining Brick Adjuster on his Full of Brick streams. And unlike a lot of the other big shots in the community, Brick Adjuster and I actually have good conversations. Because I want to roast a whole bunch of people later, and I need to build up. I need to build up the energy to do more rants about certain people, because throughout this moving process, I've begun to realize that a lot of people in the Lego community honestly piss me off. And so I've kept a list of anagrams of people's names that I want to continue to roast, and I have conversations with people, but mainly through Instagram DMs all the time, that they complain about other people in the community, and then that ends up pissing me off because that means that those people are pissing off my friends. Yeah. So I hate to be kind of a cynical person, but I watch so many different live streams in the community, and I try to watch as much videos as possible besides all of the junk videos, that you begin to realize a lot of stuff about a lot of people. And I'll tell you what, the culture between different Lego live streams is so divided because the audience is drastically different depending on who you go to. And we have Kyle in the chat. No, sorry, on the panel. Hey, Kyle.
What's going on? I see that you moved. Congrats, man.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I had people come into my comments on my latest video, and if you haven't watched my latest video, which was a vlog about how I moved house, you should definitely go watch that after 4 Brick today. But I've literally had people telling me that they have been so inconsistent that they didn't even know I have moved houses.
Yeah.
I can tell who's consistent and who's not by those who bother to give a shit and pay attention.
Right.
So, how's your week gone?
It's going. Yeah. No,
because I'll tell you what, we would have really liked to have seen all of those lights and the train engine shed last week from 2003.
Oh yeah.
We would have really liked to have seen that, because then we could have talked about how in the 12-volt era of Lego trains they did really good lighting. You know what, while you're here, just because we know that Johnny G likes me talking about Lego trains so much, maybe we should briefly talk about how epic the lights in 12-volt train sets used to be, maybe in a little while.
You're sure?
Because you like lighting so much, don't you? I mean, look at your city.
I do. It makes everything honestly really come to life. I could turn off my light. I could be still in the middle of the night with all these lights. Honestly, it's not that many lights.
Okay, I guess they're doing a double. I guess they're. I'm only just seeing that they're doing double VIP points right now.
They are.
I need to see what these gift with purchases are, because I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure. Well, because I'm kind of holding out. I'm kind of holding out for the Magisto's workshop, if anything. I'm not sure if that's already available, but I need to see what this is.
Well, I know one
of them. Okay, sweet. The Magisto's workshop is available right now. Okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't know that was already a thing, Johnny G. So thanks for letting me know. After 4 Brick, I'll have to place an order so that I can get the Magisto's workshop, the double VIP points, and the dinky little winter thing. So I've got to spend 400 Australian dollars. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out. Maybe I just since you can double stack 2 gift with purchases and get the the double VIP points. Maybe I should buy the Indiana Jones sets right now. Maybe that's as good a time as ever. Who else do we have in the chat? We have Alternate Candidate. Hello. And Mikey J Productions. And we just reached... well, we were at... Yes, sorry. And hello, Tasman Bricks.
Hello,
Hello, hello. I think the reason why the threshold is that high, Mikey J, for the Magisto's workshop is because they value the set at they value the set. Actually, hang on. No, I want to double check myself. And we have someone backstage. And yes, so if this is technically his debut on the mayohosko channel, but we've talked plenty of times before. It's the very person I've been talking about for the last week now, because I'm going to be appearing on Full of Brick later. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Brick Adjuster.
Hey,
Hey.
Hi, Kyle.
Real whole egg, full of brick. Real whole egg, full
Actually,
of
I'm real half egg. Because my other half is in here today, right now. Maria's the other half of the egg, so we would make one whole egg.
Yeah. I agree, Mikey J. It's not better than the Forest Hideout, but I'm still going to get it regardless, because I'm a sucker for the gift with purchases that are based on the vintage sets. I'm sure we'll talk about all of that stuff in the Lego news later on Full of Brick. Is that right?
We could. I usually just go by the Brick Fan, but if there's any other, and I just kind of go through the website.
I wonder
if there's other news, you can talk about it.
Yeah, I wonder if the Brick Fan will mention anything about that.
Alan the Brick Fan?
Yeah. He's
cool. I've met him.
Yeah. That's funny, Johnny G. We all know that you've been a loyal subscriber for way longer than that. You know, who knows? I might be able to briefly put some things in my cart. And there's the Brick Adjuster in the chat. Yeah, so I just wanted to briefly mention why I have this GeoTrax set on my screen. So GeoTrax was the first toy trains I ever played with before I got into the Thomas take-along die-cast toys. I wish I had gotten involved with the wooden railway instead. It wasn't until 10 years later I would have gotten involved into wooden railway. But I grew up with GeoTrax and Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends take-along. And I ended up selling all of my GeoTrax collection to buy the yellow cargo train from 2010. And at the time, I was 10 years old and I wasn't playing with GeoTrax as much as I used to. And I really wanted to get involved in Lego trains because I was really starting to get serious about Lego when I turned 10 years old. And so I had no interest in wanting to keep on playing with GeoTrax. And then it wasn't until years later you have the regret of selling because of nostalgia. And I'm sure literally everyone here, whether you're on the panel or in the chat, regrets selling something.
Oh yeah.
I've never sold anything. I'm a hoarder.
Are you a hoarder 66?
64.
Yeah, so I'll ask the question so I'm going to be asking multiple questions in the chat. Not only make sure to spam the train emoji, but also I'll ask, do you regret selling something Lego?
Ooh,
I think
what was the last?
Yes, it is the 18th of November for me right now, Ingrid.
What was the last things that you guys sold?
I last sold, it was probably some random collectibles that wasn't Lego or trains. So phew.
Well, I've never sold anything. I've made the mistake of leaving my old Lego city at an ex-girlfriend's house, and that ended up getting thrown out.
Oh.
So there was about maybe, oh God, how dollar value? I have no idea what it was worth. Would have been worth. The worst part of it is I don't know if you follow Daryl Bevan's Bricks. I won back in the day. I won his train shed or train station giveaway that he was doing, and I won that.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Only downfall is though it got thrown away. All of my Lego. Yeah. So.
How long did you have it before it was thrown away?
Oh, probably six or so months.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was kind of really sad. So
Taz is selling a bunch of Lego at the moment, and Mikey J has a lot of selling regrets. Yeah, so yeah, people are definitely no stranger to selling their Lego, and I need to sell some Lego pieces that I just simply have no use for anymore. I haven't ever sold any Lego, but I have traded a lot of Lego in my lifetime.
All right. I remember you traded a lot at Brick World Chicago.
Yes, exactly, because I'm not sure if you bought anything at the garage sale at Chicago, but I traded a whole bunch of Marvel, DC, and Disney minifigs for people's random sets, like bad poly bags and unwanted gift purchases.
So I actually, I'm not in the habit of selling Legos because I'm buying so much more Lego for the museum build that I'm doing. Which is absolutely mad.
Yeah, and also speaking of Chicago, you know how we took that selfie?
Yes.
At Chicago, Nick. I'm pretty sure you used my half of that selfie in the thumbnail for the next episode of Full of Brick.
You're right.
I know by the position I was holding my sig fig.
You had it like this. That was taken during the closing ceremonies, Kyle.
Yeah, because if anyone watched my video about, my vlog video about shopping for Lego at Walmart and the Lego store, and going around the massive train layout they had at Brick World Chicago, I did a clip show of some selfies I took with people that went to Chicago at the end, and I'm not afraid to say that I took some selfies with some influencers. So if you want to see who those influencers were, just go back and watch that video. Yeah, and so I just wanted to also mention, I don't have my microphone on me right now. It's still at the old house, so I won't be able to play Minecraft on Twitch in 10.5 hours, but hopefully I will have my microphone ready for Wednesday's episode of Minecraft Mayo. Anyway, I'll now ask, how's your week gone, Nick?
Lego wise, well, I'm looking forward to tonight, or I guess tomorrow.
Oh, am I?
to buy stuff.
Yeah.
Because those are some cool gifted purchases. I guess there's three gifted purchases, right?
I think there's two. I'm gonna briefly share I'm gonna briefly share my screen. I'm already logged in. I'm gonna go to shop now. I just want to load up my cart. I think it'd be easier. I think it'd be easiest just to get to the $400 to buy the Indiana Jones sets. So let's search for Indiana Jones. Where is it?
Are you getting the all three?
No, I don't have an interest in the vehicle. I was going to wait until Lego put them on sale before they retired, but I can't pass up on those deals.
Indiana Jones right now in Canada is like Toys R Us in Canada is on sale, 20% off starting as of yesterday, actually.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put the Temple of the Golden Idol and the Escape from the Lost Tomb. I really wish that the Temple of Doom hadn't gotten cancelled. I remember I was on one of our Toy World's live streams a long time ago, and BFAB was on there, and some other people were on there, and we were talking about the Indiana Jones sets, and I confess that I hated the vehicle sets, but I loved I hated the vehicle set, but I loved everything else. So now I'm $100 short. So I will have to find $100 worth of Lego sets. I prefer to see if something is on sale because or exclusive to Lego, because if I can buy it at a department store, there's no point in me buying it now, is it? What did they have in the exclusives? Because I bought some brickheads that went on sale a while during the round of gift with purchase. For when they had the Scary Pirates GWP, and I've still got one of them in the box. Just seeing if they have anything on sale.
Oh, the third gift with purchase is the cookie stamp and mug set. That's the third one I was talking about.
Yeah, because not all gift with purchases are available in every country. So
you guys don't get that one?
Yeah, so I guess Asia doesn't get that one. Yeah, because particularly with some of the smaller GWPs, that doesn't make it to our country. But because I don't think our country got the maze either. Because for those who don't know, Lego staggers the releases of their gift with purchases.
What is the threshold for your Magisto Magic?
That's $400.
Ours is $330.
Yeah, because in the US it's $250, in Canada it's $330.
Yeah.
I probably will buy some more stuff from the Pick-a-Brick. I just need to compare Bricklink's prices with Lego's prices to see if there's any pieces I need that are cheaper on Lego.com than they are on Bricklink. Because if they're cheaper on Bricklink, there's no point in me buying them.
Kyle, are you getting anything tomorrow?
Fortunately, no. But I won't. Last time I went to the Lego store, I bought stuff while to work on.
You're like cutting in and out.
You're cutting out, dude.
Yes, I'm sitting away from my phone. Sorry.
Oh, there you are. You're better.
Oh, that just flew up.
You know, I might be tempted to buy another pack of Switch tracks.
Do you do Rakuten mail?
Yes, yeah. Before I check out, I'm gonna go through Rakuten so that I can get the 1.5% cash back.
Yeah, whenever the US gets like a 10% cash back, we don't get that. We only get like the 1.5 or
Yeah.
sometimes 3, but not the big one.
You know, I might as well just go ahead and add the Switch tracks because I can never have too many Switch tracks.
So what's your total now? 329 it says?
Yeah, 3 cents below 330, and I think I might fill out the rest of my cart with with some Pick-a-Brick. So I'll compare Bricklink and Pick-a-Brick later to see what pieces are more expensive on Bricklink, so I buy them instead. So yeah, I'll do that off screen, but considering how many things you can stack on top of each other, I guess you could call that just as good as finding these sets on sale. I guess you could, and there's not too many gift with purchases that I'd ever be interested in that have a threshold of 400, because you know how those houses of the world GDPs, their threshold in the US is 250, and I'm not sure what the Canadian threshold is. The Australian threshold for those is also $400.
I think then probably the Canadian is 330. I don't remember, but
yeah, because so I'm guessing any gift with purchase that's 250 American will be 330 Canadian and 400 Australian, just by the way the currency conversion is right now.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah, so I'm gonna get out of there because I don't want to bore everyone else with that. Yeah, so definitely will take advantage of those GWPs.
Miss Ingrid is asking what train is on sale.
There is no trains on sale, but the only train in stock right now is the cargo train. The passenger train had sold out. And I'm not interested. Well, if anyone from the chat watched the last episode of Real Ho Egg, then you'll know that most of us on the panel don't really give a shit about the passenger trains, and I definitely don't give a shit about the passenger trains simply because of bias from the country I'm from, because none of us here are from a country that is small enough for trains to be more cost efficient to travel cross country than aeroplanes. Because I'm pretty sure everyone either on the panel or in the chat right here right now is from Australia, the US, or Canada. Yep. And our countries are way too big for trains to be cheap enough. However, if I had any British people or Japanese people here right now, or any German people, then that would be a different story.
Well, so trains here are
just hold that thought. The brick adjuster has to go now to set up full of bricks. So before you go set up full of brick, where can we find you on social media, Nick?
So it's Brick Adjuster on, I guess, YouTube, Instagram. There's some TikTok in there, but not really. But if you so tonight, I guess in 25 minutes, Brick Adjuster on YouTube, you'll see our special guest Mayohosko, and we'll have some fun.
It's me.
It's all right, take it easy, guys.
See you real soon.
Bye.
And what I'll do 5 minutes from the end of this stream is I'll put the link in the chat for brick, and we have brick collection. Hello.
Brick collection.
Oh, the cargo trains 4 times 4 points tomorrow. Oh, that's interesting. Alternate candidate. Probably not going to buy it because it's not one of the cargo trains that I think I need to have duplicates of. I actually have duplicates of. Well, I have duplicates of the other cargo train, but that's because that had really good rolling stock. I don't like the rolling stock in the 2022 cargo train as much, so I'm probably not going to take advantage. And I'm more interested in getting the Indiana Jones sets, and the Brick Collection is backstage.
Hello.
I believe. I'm not sure. Is this your debut on the mayohosko channel?
Yes, it is. I've actually never been here before.
Yeah, because we talked before in some of Joel's streams.
Yep.
And maybe Lego.
I think you showed up to
Yes.
one of mine once.
Yeah, definitely
so.
Lego head.
Yeah, I heard you guys talking about trains, and oddly enough, I don't just collect Lego Star Wars.
That's not
I also
good.
collect trains.
Oh, boy.
Taz has to sell some of his trains right now. That's unfortunate, but you gotta pay the bills, and hopefully one day. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if I have to pay the bills someday, which is why I keep my Lego boxes, so that if I do have to ever sell Lego, at least I can get a higher price for it. Yeah, so our hearts are with you, Taz, because Lego trains are so awesome.
Yeah, that really does suck, man.
Hope you can get a good price for everything that you're selling, Taz. Can't wait to see you at Brick Convention 2024. I'm not seeing the mug and cookie. Oh no! Oh, sorry. You're talking about the Lego pieces. Yeah, I will definitely not be buying any of the Harry Potter trains. And Steve has to go to bed now. Apparently, Johnny G has a zillion of them. Okay. Thanks for letting us know, Taz. Is there anything else in the chat? That's not too good, Ingrid.
Ow, that is not good.
Well, so Mayo,
the
view of the museum.
Yes, look at them. Are those some of the exhibits you're going to put in there?
Oh yeah. I'm also going
to get a full screen on that.
Oh,
that looks nice.
I'm also going to do some of the nights. Mind you, all of this going underneath my bed, so it's going to be in two.
Wait, hang on a minute. We have Lego Head.
Hey, honey, I'm home.
The panel.
It's like a bed.
Actually, let me do this.
So yeah, it's good. The museum's going to be in 2 floors. Currently at its size right now, it is on 648 by 48 base plate.
Oof, that's a nice museum.
So it's not small. And I've already measured out how the length and width is. It's 2.5 feet by 3 feet. So
the audio is cutting out a bit. Is that the London architecture set right there?
It is.
Yes.
Along with
and looks like that's the Paris architecture set as well, and the
Haunted
Disney
Mansion?
and the Disney Micro Mansion, and the 40th anniversary 12-volt train GWP,
along with the bonsai. I'll be putting this fountain in.
Wait, is that the 2008 town plan?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like it because
I was wondering that set.
Yeah, it looks. Yeah, I could tell right away because of the trans frosted blue 8x8 plate.
Yeah, and it has the Triceratops and T-Rex as soon as you walk into the building.
Because that was its own Lego idea set.
Yes,
I want to say.
Of course, I have all the construction. That's
a lot of Star Wars mini pigs.
Oh yeah, well, there's Star Wars. There's the Vikings.
Huh.
But yeah, a lot of Star Wars. They're gonna be in their own exhibit. The Vikings.
And that's the forklift from the 2018 cargo train. Right there.
Yep.
And that's the telescopic handler from that one Lego City set that had the park bench.
But no, this so far has been just challenging just to tile, and then you make a mistake of not putting in jumper plates, and you're gonna have to rip up half of it. So that's what I'm running into.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah,
because that's a lot of tile work right there.
Oh yeah, well, all of the blue is 1x1 and 2x4 dark blue.
It's like that Rivendell set that has like a trillion 1x1 tiles on it.
Good night, Ingrid. Everyone don't forget to leave a like on the stream because liking is what helps me stay on YouTube. If people stop liking my videos, then there's no point in me making them anymore.
So I also did a estimate on how many pieces the 4 outside walls are taking me. Gonna be over 60,000 pieces just for the walls.
Wow, that's heavy.
Yeah. And I am just so glad I'm gonna make this modular so I can take off the second floor and be able to split in half.
Because you've been working on that. You've been working on that museum for so long now.
Oh, I have. Oh yeah.
So
Nothing puts the modular one, the small modular one, to shame.
Yeah. Because the modular one, the modular one, even though that's the largest modular ever, according to Lego, it's nowhere near.
I think it's like the widest.
It's nowhere near as big as some other people's mock museums.
Yeah, I felt like it was kind of small compared to other modulars. I feel like it should have been taller.
It has a lot. It probably has more interior detail than other modulars, which is why the part count is so high.
Yeah, I saw they had the yellow castle and that a little mini built castle on that Lego live stream they did on Lego. That was stupid.
Oh hey, my curator. Yeah.
Just largest by piece count. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Largest by piece count.
Well, of course, the world map blew everything out of like just in general piece count.
Oh yeah, isn't the world map like a bunch of 1x1?
Yeah,
tiles.
It's the biggest one. It's got like 10,000 pieces, I think, and it just all the $600, $700 UCS or modular.
I thought the
buildings
Eiffel
just
Tower
got
was the
blown
first
out.
10,000 piece.
Hold on, let me say.
I don't keep track of the piece counts of all of these sets, and I don't have any interest in stuff like the Eiffel Tower. So if anyone has any information about that, please let me know.
Let's see. World map has 11,000 pieces, and it came out in 2021. Eiffel Tower came out in 2022. So, not like it really matters. I mean, I'm not gonna get a like 6 foot tall Eiffel Tower. I mean, I have no place to put that really.
Really? Oh man.
Same, absolutely same. That it just won't fit in with my city anywhere.
What? What the heck?
It's gigantic.
But it could fit. You can make it work.
It's so freaking giant. I mean, it's just wide. I mean, it's gotta be
It will go right. It will go well next to the Avengers Tower. You know.
Oh god. Yeah.
Let's
put it
just
right
drop
next.
$1 grand on a couple of Lego sets. Great
Yeah, why
idea.
not?
Thanks
I'd do
for
it.
Spending our money.
Again, I can barely afford to build this thing.
So how about that airline food?
What's the deal with it?
It's garbage.
I've only ever played once.
Me too. Never really.
I just had to say that because there was a long awkward silence.
Yep.
Not the silence.
It's the sound of silence.
Not the Raiders.
Yeah. So, what is your affinity with saying not the insert here?
I don't know. Okay, so I was on a Discord call with B-Boy and Sammy one time, and I was just thinking of that clip, so I just started saying it a couple times on the call, and ever since it's just been a thing. And now we just say not the blank, and it's great. So like, not the Avengers Tower that should have been a Stark Tower. No. I don't know.
Yeah, so speaking of the Avengers Tower, what does everyone think about the Avengers?
It's
Avengers
great,
Tower?
but the figures still don't make sense. The figures are cool. I do like the figures. They just don't make sense. They should have just done a Stark Tower. Honestly, I agree with B-Boy at this point.
Because I predicted when it was officially announced that about a third of the minifigures would be trash, considering there was 30 of them. And I was 100% correct. A third of the minifigures are trash. There are let's be honest, we don't need any more Chitaris in anything that isn't a Chitari battle pack ever again. There's way too many duplicates of the same characters in there, and some of the characters have such minor roles in the movies. They don't need to be in a set as grandiose as that, in my opinion.
See, I don't think. I think it's they kind of just pulled what I think is they kind of just pulled a 2021 UCS gunship on us, where the build is great. It's just the figures don't make sense. Like the figures aren't bad, they just don't work.
See, now with the UCS sets, that's always something that really makes me funny. No, sorry, that's something funny that always makes me laugh. Why the hell do you care about the minifigures in a set that is really trying to be a scale model of something you see in a movie? Why do you care about? Why does anyone care about the minifigures in a UCS set? That's always puzzled me. Like, why the fuck do you care?
Well, the thing about the
Lego
minifigs is
Star
you want to
Wars
get
collectors.
expensive. You want to get like nice quality minifigures with
Exactly.
an expensive set. That's all.
Exactly.
That really
It's like
matters
you
to
want
me.
to get the version of the figure in the set.
But
Like when I get a UCS land speeder, I want to get the best C3PO ever.
UCS sets aren't play sets.
It doesn't. Well,
It doesn't matter.
they go
You
on the
want a good
stand.
quality
You go on the
set to
stand.
display, or a good quality minifigure to display with the set.
They complement the set.
Yeah, that's what they're supposed to do. I mean, nobody really cares about
But
playing
the
with them.
original UCS sets didn't. The original UCS sets didn't come with the minifigures because Lego realized, yes, you don't need them.
Well,
It's
when
like
they didn't
the
come with
only-
minifigures, they were
probably the
cheaper.
Probably the only reason why Lego includes minifigures in the newer UCS sets is because Lego Star Wars collectors are absolute crybabies about everything. Have you
come
seen?
on.
Have you seen all of the articles on Wikipedia where fans literally just make up characters that aren't in the movie, and they make up random shit about the characters that are in the movie, and they say, "Can we make this canon?" Even the studios behind Star Wars can't figure out what is and isn't canon, and yet random dweebs on Wikipedia are so in love with their franchise that they try to invent characters and make things canon that are clearly not canon. As a non-Star Wars fan, I always laugh at all of that stuff.
Oh boy.
I'm
What do we
sorry,
do
but
about a
I
brick
am, but
collection?
I am on record saying that Lego minifigures are overrated and overvalued. Have you seen what Jedi Bob is selling for? There's no way.
Okay,
in hell
okay,
Jedi Bob
wait.
should ever be.
All right,
should
all
ever
right.
be
Prices
selling
are out of
for that.
hand. Sure.
Okay, so okay, so yeah, so whenever I go into a bricks and minifigs now, like every once in a while, I'll see a Jedi Bob, and we'll say like $400, and I'm like, what the heck, or like $250. I don't know how much he is, but it's like I understand he's a meme, but okay, no, I think he's really cool. I wanted to get him back in the day. I mean, I still want to get him, but it's like I don't know. Like when did he? I'm just wondering when
The only
did he
thing
get so
exclusive on him's
expensive?
the freaking torso. I mean, his head's in like every Lego City set from the early 2000s. I don't know exactly why he's so freaking expensive, but
I know,
guess
it's
he
like
just is.
the
He's like Cloud
memes
City
just-
Boba Fett. There's better Boba Fett's, but Cloud City Boba Fett is still the most expensive and will probably always
Well,
be.
at least Cloud City Boba Fett has the fact
Our-
that he only came in one. Well, okay, Jedi. Well, he has exclusive. He has exclusive parts to him, and he came in a limited edition set. So.
But I
But
mean,
do
it's
you
just
realize? But do you realize what you're buying? You're buying.
Yes.
You're buying a tiny piece of plastic that doesn't even weigh 1 ounce. Doesn't even weigh.
You're talking
1
to a guy who
ounce,
paid $200
and people
for a
are
Phase 2
prepared to
Captain
spend
Rex.
hundreds of dollars on it. Are you
It's a
kidding me?
collectible, okay? It
Exactly.
appreciates.
But
It
it's,
can, and if it
but
didn't,
it's
I wouldn't
over-
cry
it's-
tears.
As I've said, it's overrated and it's overvalued. And
It's like an
while
action
I'm-
figure.
and while I'm
You buy it,
triggering-
and then you can
and
sell
while
it for
I'm
like
triggering-
$10,000
It's like those old
more.
Barbies that are
while
worth
I'm
like
triggering all of the
millions.
minifigure
Exactly.
collectors- While I'm triggering all of the minifigure collectors, let me trigger a whole bunch of other people, and I'm using anagrams instead of their real names to hide their identity. So I've actually got a list. So the first I will start with is Ice Jaunty disrespects children in more ways than you think. Ben Dorsey Goldbrick is a social. When I say both Ben Dorsey Goldbrick and Agent Earthy Wish are social climbers. Central Standard Time Zone, kilometer Zanzibar, is a grumpy old man that gets way too emotionally insecure about a lot of stuff. Dilbert Stubbs is in denial of the truth and has the most boring monotone voice you'll ever hear. And Daniel Gangster literally does not know how to read the fine print of conversations. And if I find someone that just pisses me off or triggers me about something, I will add their name to the list. I deliberately used anagrams to conceal people's identities.
Wait,
I'm
am I on
sorry,
that list
but
yet?
I have not been able to stop laughing for like the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, I don't believe you for that. Laughing.
Yeah,
the only way to handle it.
that's because it's quality entertainment when you get triggered at someone, or someone goes off and triggers a whole bunch of people. Like I think I just triggered Johnny G, but I think alternate candidate
And
agrees with me. Actually, no, sorry, he doesn't agree with me. Okay. Yeah, so if I can trigger anyone about anything related to Lego, I welcome the opportunity to do that because people respect the fact that I am a straight shooter.
Well, at least you admit that.
If anyone else has any more hot takes, speak now or forever may you hold your peace.
The 2024 Super Mario set.
Your Lego piece that you might need to sort on the sorting party in 7 days. There's a link in the description to go sign up for the sorting party.
Mayo, I got one that might just trigger almost everyone.
Go.
the train sets that they've been coming out with for like the last year to 2 years absolutely suck.
Oh yeah, totally.
For the most part, I
I
agree.
don't
But do you want
like-
to elaborate?
Only one exception is the Crocodile Locomotive. Didn't that come out in like 2020? No, that came out in 2019. Never mind. Sorry.
Yes. No, you
Nah. Orient
But-
Express.
Yeah, because
is good except for
the
the locomotive.
2022 cargo train is
Garbage.
underwhelming. The
Passenger train looks like
yeah,
shit.
that is underwhelming.
Sorry.
The passenger train is meh. The UCS Hogwarts Express is just a piece of shit.
Overpriced garbage. Yes.
And they don't do nearly as many trains as what they should do.
Yeah.
Well, even this new one that they just came out with, dude, you can't even motorize it.
And the locomotive looks garbage. I mean, it's so small.
It does. Yes.
Yeah, and I've
Compared to the original one.
and we have Stud Cities. Hey, Stud Cities.
Hey,
The original locomotive
We've got to talk sometime about the sad state of the Las Vegas Raiders. In 4 minutes, we'll be heading on over to Full of Brick because I will be their guest. But I have a whole bunch of other things I could say elsewhere. So anyway, before we head on out of there, who did we have in the chat today? We had.
What? This is only an hour stream.
Yes, because I'm
Seriously?
going to be the guest on Full of Bricks. So we had Johnny G, Mr. Blue, Nate, Red Coat Kyle, who's on the panel, Johnny, Missing Grid Bricks, Macro Bricks, Steve Weiser, Alternate Candidate, Mikey J Productions, Tasman Bricks, the Brick Adjuster, who was on the panel for a cameo, a Brick Collection, who's on the panel.
Yo. Hi. Subscribe. Everyone.
Stud City is right there, and that was everyone. Stud says that sad state. Now the coach is gone. They are undefeated. They have talent. Josh Doo was not a leader of men. I agree with that statement. Anyway, where can we find all of you guys on social media? The Brick Collection.
Brick Collection YT, Instagram. And
what about you,
YouTube.
Kyle?
You can find me on Instagram at Redcoat Kyle.
And what about you, Lego Head?
Lego Productions AZ on YouTube. That's Lego Productions AZ on YouTube because no one can remember my name.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go put the link in the chat so that you can go watch. Full of Brick. I will be their guest, and yes, I am aware about our losing streak to the Broncos, Stud, and we'll continue all of these conversations on Full of Brick in literally 1 minute and 20 seconds. So thanks for watching this live stream. I'll see you on my next live stream, which will be at 8 p.m. Eastern on Sunday night in North America, and come back for all. And next week I will be doing the sorting party, which will start about 5 hours earlier than I normally start my streams. So if you have Lego that needs sorting, feel free to use the link in the description to sign up to the sorting party. I'll see you in my next short whenever I decide to do one of those, and I will see you in the next video. Let's roll the credits, and while the credits are rolling, click the link to watch Full of Brick. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting mayohosko Media. Your viewership is very important to us. Tell YouTube you like us by smashing the like button.
Make sure to subscribe to Brick Collection on YouTube.
And Lego Head.
Miss out on any more
Brick
content
Space
from us by
Collection.
clicking the subscribe button and ringing the
Lego Head. That's no space in between Lego and Head, though the H in Head is capitalized. The L in Lego is capitalized. After that, it's Space Productions.
Follow us on Twitch, mayo_hosko. No.
I'm on Instagram, Brick
Twitch
Collection
streams
YT.
every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern in North America.
To be in the know, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at real_mayohosko. Have fun with us on our Discord server. Friend us on Facebook and join the fan club group. For business inquiries, email us at mayohosko@gmail.com. For historical inquiries, check out our website. For special community perks, including behind the scenes, voting rights, and early access videos, become an investor today by pledging to us on Patreon. Links in the description. Watch this video recommended to you, or check out this playlist if you missed any previous videos of the same genre. This has been mayohosko, and I am a fan of old Lego. #AFOO.